you doing? Dublin City Comics here again, and we're going to try another unboxing for yourselves. Today we're going to do DC Icons from DC Collectibles, this 7-figure pack. It's basically, they've done the Rebirth designs in a nice box set, and there you see we have a few of the previous icons that they've released. Really nice figures, they look well all together, and the big guy in the back, if you don't know, is Darkseid. Right, have a quick look at this one. As you can see, it's a nice layout there. The generic Justice League stance. Box is really nice box set there. And you can see a few nice pictures there on the back. Shows them all close-ups. And as you can see, there's Darkseid, and gives you a few pictures of the other figures in the wave. Wonder Woman and Static Shock, Deathstroke, they haven't been released yet. The rest of them, Swamp Thing, the rest of them have. But right, we get straight into it. Have a look at see what these are like. Nice big awkward box. It's like Christmas morning, one of these. It's actually a nice little plastic display case there, just offhand I can see. You can really stand them like that on your shelf if you liked it. You can hear the Justice League animated music in your head. You're opening this the way they stand. You don't get any accessories with this 7-pack. Basically, the reason they said it for it, DC said all of the hands and accessories from the previous figures are all interchangeable. So you can basically switch out Batman's accessories with the other Batman you had previous, if you have them already. Now there we have it. Get that nice new figure smell straight out of the way. Right, we'll start with the man himself. Yeah, same with these DC Icons figures, as I've said before. They're really nice figures, great posability in them. But the paint job's really nice on this fella. Kind of a nice dark blue as well, not too bright. A bit more movie looking, based on the Rebirth designs now. You can see the blue boots there. You've been following the comics. There's a nice little touch on the cape here now, the way it kind of bellows in. So you get a nice flying pose out. We'll just do a quick thing of the posability. The head, again, there's one or two, there's only one thing I always say about the icons is the head won't look up. So that's the only thing. You can go side to side or whatever, it's a ball and socket, but for some reason none of the icons, they can't look up. So if you want to do a flying pose, it really puts you off, but otherwise it goes everywhere else. Really nice paint job on it. The arms, ball and sockets, swivels, double hinge in the elbow there, which is nice. Nice chunky. It does look chunkier than the other version. I'll compare them now in a minute just to see. You have your waist movement there. Oh, sorry, kind of over the ab, and then the ab crunched straight down. The legs have the drop down feature. You can drop down a little bit. Then you have it just to kind of get more angles out of it. Then you have the double joint in the knee as well. No torn in the boots. They don't do any of the icons, but they have the torn in the foot, so you can get it for the posing and the hinge. So again, the icons figures, they are really nice posability figures. They're great. Taking photographs, you can get them into whatever angles you want. But as I said, we'll do a quick comparison there. It's nice figures, the Rebirth design. Nice paint job in the face there as well. Looks nice texture on the skin tone. If I can understand now, I'll be laughing. Now, we'll do a quick comparison of the older version. This is the Superman that they have released previously. He does actually look a bit smaller. So whether they've sculpted over it or it's just a completely different design, the paint makes it look a bit bigger, but he does look a bit stockier, the new version, the Rebirth design. As you can see, it's all the same articulation, and they did say the hands are interchangeable, so you can switch them out with the other one if you want to have open hands on the new version, and vice versa. But you can see a bit more realistic. This is more of a comic version. Well, I know the other one's based on the comics, but it's a bit more realistic looking, the new version, the darker tones in the blue. Now, get that outside, and have a look at the next one. This is nice. Now, we haven't actually had a Wonder Woman released in the Icons line yet. It is due to be released, and when she does come out, I think she comes with the sword, the shield, the lasso, everything else. But for now, this is the one in the set, the box set, and it kind of looks like the new movie design colours. It's the Rebirth design again. So we kind of based all of them around it. They're all kind of similar designs now, with the gold, dark blue on the pants, and the dark red as well. And the head, it does go side to side. It's a bit restricted to go up and down as well because of the hair, but it looks really well. It's a really nice paint job on it as well. The eyes, the lips, and the face looks really good. Same thing, great posability on these figures as well. Or if you want to do the classic spin, there you have her. You can pretty much do whatever you want with these figures. That's Wonder Woman for you. I really like this, looks really well in person. Be nice if you had the shield and the sword with her now in this box set, but as I said, she's coming out later on in the year, so you'll be able to mix and match with the shields and all that. Put them on her hands and switch the hands out. Doesn't want to stand for a moment. Right, have a quick look at Batman now. Same again, it's the Rebirth design of Batman. So you notice the yellow around the bat sign and the new design. Again, he looks a bit stockier than the other version. I like the way the cape comes over the shoulders. I don't know if that restricts the movement. No, it doesn't actually bother it. Still, it's actually the softish rubber, so it doesn't really bother the movement. At least they have the purple on the inside of the cape, like the comics. So you can still get it poses. Obviously you can't go right around because of the cape, but the cape is movable, so you can kind of just turn it a bit and get whatever, if you want to have them shooting up with a batarang or whatever. Same again, all the kind of general posability. Arms, legs, waist. Same as the other icons. Oh, you actually can look up a little bit the Batman. So, don't know, maybe DC, you can get on that the next wave. We want the icons to look up. We like doing the superheroes, they all like flying and jumping and all those type of poses. Now, the knees actually have the new design, very similar to the Greg Capullo designs on the knees. And we'll just do a quick comparison to the old Batman, and you can see the difference. You understand now, we'll be happy. Now, there we have the other one. This is the Batman figure that was released. See, the Batman was actually one of the first icons that was released. I really like the blue as well. It's a very comic, old school comic design. But as you can see, the new one, the Rebirth design, it looks a lot chunkier. It's a bit more of a classic comic looking. But I do like the blue. The head actually looks a bit more in scale on the new one now, whereas the first one did look a bit out of scale, looked a bit small. So these ones are kind of, they're making them a bit chunkier, so they do look well. Now, out of the way, have a quick look at the Flash. Again, the Flash has the Rebirth design, where it has the lightning going right through the suit. The ears are, one ear is facing up, one ear is facing down. I don't know if that's intentional or it's just the way it was in the box. But the paint job is really nice on the eyes, etc. The lightning is really nice, crisp as well, going all the way through it, all the way through the suit. Again, all the same posability, really well for posing. There's the closed fist. Oh, standing there, and I'll show you the other version. This is the Flash that they've already released in the Icons line, which has the running hands, the open palm hands, so you can't switch them out if you want to have the new version doing the running pose or anything like that. Again, he does look a bit chunkier than the new design, so maybe they are kind of upscaling them a bit to make them more in line with the 7-inch figures, whereas the original ones are more 6-inch, you know, a bit smaller scale. It's a nice different design. As I said, it's a nice pack. So even if you have been collecting the other ones before, it's something different. They have changed them up a little bit. So you get a couple of variations of your characters. There's another new guy, is Cyborg. They haven't released him yet. And they are supposed to be releasing him a bit later on in the line as well with Wonder Woman. So I imagine he would come with a lot of cannon arms and accessories that click on. Nice, kind of like a bolt gun metal design on him as well. Really nice paint job. Same kind of articulation as the others. All the joints, the knee joints, the elbows. Really nice. It looks like the arm pops off. There you have it, like that. That's very similar to the Green Arrow one. Basically, you can pop the arm on the Blue Beetle. You can pop the arm off and you put on the gun cannon. So I imagine later on they're going to release Cyclops with all the weapons, and you can add them onto this one. Kind of looks like the movie design again. Now I know it's the Rebirth design, but very similar. So you're kind of getting figures that are really close to the movie designs between the Wonder Woman, Cyborg. Again, nice figure. He does all the poses. I haven't any accessories to show you now, as I said, in this, but great figure, great posability. Really cool looking as well. Look at the last two. Let's see what these are. The Green Lantern. And we have Aquaman. So we'll do Green Lantern first. Looks like the Hal Jordan design. I don't think he's much different to the original one. Same, all the posability is the same. He has the ring, the lantern ring. He has the drop down legs as well there, so you can drop down the legs to get the extra posability up for doing the flight poses. There's not much different to him to the other guy. Let's have a quick look. Very similar. They've just done a more metallic paint job on the new version, which is more comic looking. Everything else looks very similar. Again, you do get a lot of accessories with the first Green Lantern, so you can mix and match, have a few ring blasts and constructs, whatever he's doing. Look at Aquaman now, and we see, have a quick look at this guy. We do a comparison. There's the original one, and this is the new guy. And straight away you can see he is a bit bigger, which is a good complaint. That's the first way where a bit kind of out of scale with the rest of them, so he's a bit bigger scale straight away, just doing it side by side. A bit chunkier, a bit stockier, and maybe a centimetre or two taller. So they've done a new face sculpt, new design like the comic design. Again, you have the new colours, the new belt buckle, the new around the waist. All the same posability. These are really great figures for posing. So you can do wherever you want. You can have them swimming. You have the drop down leg feature as well, just for an extra bit of range and movement. All the double joints and the wrist joints, leg joints, ankles, everything. There you have it. That's the new 7-figure box set of the Justice League. We have them available in store now. They're €100. Really great value for 7 figures. €100, less than €20 a figure, which is good by standards nowadays. You know, usually the figures are going up to around the €30 range. So it's really nice to get a bargain for money. Just be a nice birthday present, or what a Christmas present coming up. Get it in advance, or whatever you think. Keep your kids sweet. There you have it. Now, as I said, that's the Icons Justice League pack. That's out this week. It's a really nice figure as well. All together they look really well. It'll be a nice. Yeah, you have your collection pretty much started straight away just with one box set. You can mess around doing all your dynamic superhero poses. And I hope you like the videos and we hope they help you out a bit. As I said, we do this just to kind of give people an idea of what the figures are like out of the boxes. It's hard to tell what things are like in the boxes, so I'm going to try to do a few more of these. And don't forget to check us out on YouTube, subscribe, and check us out on Facebook and all that stuff. We'll have a lot more cool stuff photographs wise. Thanks a lot, bye bye.